Hey, Medini tribe, come on in, y'all. Come on in. While I get it together, because, of course, 7 is up here, and he's in the way, kind of, okay? And being stubborn, that's just the position he wants to be in, okay? So some of y'all are walking into new positions, okay? And people are wanting to change positions. They want to change sides now, okay? They want to chime in with you, okay? When they were in the background on group texts and DMs, okay? Not interested in you, child, okay? Leave it to some of these energies. These are the ones that, said the most, did the most, child. That wants to chime in, okay? Give an input, child. Or take back some of the inputs they put in lies here, okay? I'm so sick of this energy, y'all. I just want to groove out to the energy that I embody for self here. You have to be careful of what energy you're embodying, okay? There's a lot of projections, okay, from people that need to go do a self-reflection here, all right? That is in your energy. Okay, so let me get myself together, child. Because for that to come in just out the gate, okay, you got people trying to get in the gates, okay, of your household, child, of your boundary. Somebody did some workings of the gates, okay? The crossword road, yeah, they crossed up some lies. I got crossed. I was finna say crossroads, but I got crossways. Somebody did some magic towards your life to cross you up, okay? Somebody very stiff-necked here at what they want to chime in on, okay? And that's chiming in on your business here, okay? Not minding their own business here. So y'all come on in. When I get 5, y'all know I go live. Come on, 7. Okay. I need 5 heads in here. Or I'll just flow, okay? And y'all come on in where you fit in at the same time, okay? Yeah, some people are over it, okay? You're over it. You're over this timeline. You're over addressing old spilled milk here, okay? You're not addressing any spilled milk at this time, okay? And people really want to know, okay? But y'all are saying you better let them know, okay? Hey, y'all, T.I., oh my God, okay? T.I., let them know, baby. That is the enter G. For the ones that know, okay? The ones that's embarking on success here, okay? That is the energy. It's like he came right in on time for what I'm vibing on, okay? Let him know, okay? He murdered the track. It would be no recovery. Yeah, people want a recovery period, okay? They want you to extend the recovery period of when they should have been back by now in apology mode, okay? Bearing truths here to you, okay? They want to stay cloaked, okay? They can't feed off of you, okay? Some of y'all are high supply here. Y'all were surrounded by some narcs here. They feed on energy. They feed on spiritual energy here, okay? Real, very demonic nature, okay? Narc traits, okay? So these people that's coming in, okay, want to chime in, okay? Can't move because you've been moved to calmer waters, okay? So you had to protect yourself from these energies I'm speaking of. Yeah, your ancestors are very proud of you, okay? For not crashing out. Because Because some of these motherfuckers need they ass whoop from sun up to sundown, okay? Belt to ass energies, okay? Very disrespectful and crossing boundaries here. Yeah, so your ancestors are saying they are proud of you because you didn't crash out on these energies that is trying to get a peek in. Okay? You listen to wise counsel when it came to these, okay? Same energies here. And now, again, you better let them know. And they want to know, are you walking into your success, okay? Or they dropped the ball on being on the bridge with you, okay? They didn't bridge together with you, okay? You had to burn your bridges here from these Hey, everyone, come on in. Okay, so you're being gifted from the divine here. Okay, again, for not crashing out on these energies. I'm getting nosy hoe. Okay, nosy hoes. Okay, is that Nikki? Okay, someone named maybe Nikki here. Or you're listening to Nicki Minaj, child. Okay, some of these people that's in your energy looking from the background, they seeing that you did it on them, okay? That you conquered with traps and sets and quicksand activity, okay? Even death, you dodged the bullet here. Your ancestors are saying you dodged the bullet, man, for some of these energies. Again, that was very, very disrespectful and moral code. Broke all type of spiritual laws. We're going to tap in. These don't want to talk. They don't want to talk again. Nosy hoes. These are energies that can't face you because they know they did too much. Okay? They know they did too much. Seven of Swords is here. They threw heavy swords at your back. Kind of overkill. Okay? And the shit and bullshit that they was doing, okay, out here in these spiritual streets. Yeah, you got a Queen of Cups, okay, a copycat. I'm feeling that also wants to chime in and get a peek in, child. Okay, Two of Wands, very, very disrespectful again. That's in some unbalanced energy, okay. A copycat, child. Probably threw some swords in your situationships if you have them back, okay? Told them false lies with the daggers that they were throwing at your back. But again, okay, T.I., okay, you're letting them know, and your ancestors are letting them know, okay? It's their moment's time here. And it's also your moment's time. Again, y'all are on the wave of success. Okay? The wheel has changed. All right? The table's turned here. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Somebody was very, very demonic in nature towards your life here. They waved a magic wand. Okay? So somebody got some spell work done on you against your life here. Okay? That ace stands for life. That ace stands for supreme being, okay? That ace can stand for truth, okay? Many dynamics. But in this case, the ace that's in reverse, someone came against your very life here. They done some spell work here, okay? Because they wanted to put you in some type of poverty here. And these are the same motherfuckers that, again, wants to chime in with lack mindsets here, okay? They're lacking in spiritual health, emotional health, mental health, okay? Some type of mental imbalances here, okay? Hangman, they wanted you hung upside down, okay? They wanted you so imbalanced that you didn't even know if you were coming and going here, okay? Again, they threw some magic towards your life here. But even with that, even with all the swords that was thrown in your back here that you had to walk away from, okay, that you had to be divinely carried, okay, to calmer waters from, even though the daggers was in your back, which they, you know, somebody threw a death blow. They wanted it to be a finale, okay? We'll tap into that one in a minute. Even though with the daggers in your back, okay, that you were supposed to be at your demise, you used it for power here, okay? Because you was coming to get some upside down motherfuckers, some imbalanced thinking motherfuckers, okay? Not balanced in life, not balanced in anything, okay? Somebody did some checks and balances here, okay? Somebody did a bank fraud in your name here, PP loan, okay? I'm picking that up with this 5 of Pentacles here. They wanted to cross up your pentacles. So yeah, again, that gatekeeping of secrets, gatekeeping of trying to be hidden from being exposed here, all right? They were gatekeeping that they were betraying you here. That's another energy. That's another energy. So y'all got many eyes on y'all at this time. Many eyes, okay? 5 of Cups here. Okay. Yeah. They want to cry and come in and ask you for your forgiveness over some spilt milk here. Okay. It could be some of the lies of spilt tea. Okay. The tea that they spun around, the tea of lies. Okay. The tea party, the group up. Okay. I feel a group up, child. Yeah, 5 of Cups, okay? You had these two energies that just walked in that I was just speaking about in the background, okay? Watching you. Trying to hide their hands. They threw the stones. They were the catalyst of some of what you are walking out of, okay? Yeah, these people that spilled these cups of poison on you, they want to come in, child. They want to come in and talk about, okay, the old spilled rotten ass milk here, okay? Yeah, 3 of Pentacles, a group up. Again, somebody tried to cross up your finances here, cross up your roads, cross up your very livelihood here, all right? You know, narcs, they play a lot of law games, okay? Using the money, okay? To do it. To deem you fit, okay? To deem you not fit. What the fuck is this, though? Okay, so you got two females here that it took the bait of a masculine here. That's why I got that copycat, okay? Let's see if it's family, child. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody in the past, for sure, is watching you now, okay? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it was a group effort. It was a group up. And when I see this 7 of Pentacles with this tree, it could have been a family member here that was standing in the background of everything. Okay, again, watching you with the stiff face and evil eyes, child. I'm tired of this energy, y'all. Yeah, they were competing with you for this Knight of Wands here. This ex situation, because he's watching too. Okay, he's watching you to see if you are walking into your success, okay? Okay, so the energy overall is, okay, you got an ex-narc here, or it could be many, some exes here, okay, that the connection been gone, okay? 7 to 5 years, child. That then grouped up with two feminines, okay? A family member, don't forget that, and possibly a friend here. I hope it ain't no best friends, child, because he threw the wine at them. He was throwing the wine at them, okay? Yeah, so, yeah. Some secrets coming out, y'all. Some secrets is coming out under this moon, okay? Because people think howling at the moon, they done got used to howling at the moon, okay? Doing moon magic, okay? They got so used to the moon to act a fool in that this snow moon is freezing up the secrets, okay? Freezing the secrets up soon as they're sent. So this ain't the moon that they used to howling at, and now the exposure is here. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Yeah, these people left you in heartbreak, okay? So this betrayal was due to your ex and a family member and a close friend or someone you considered a friend here, okay? Because of this Knight of Wands that was throwing his wands at them. Period. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Again, he was rowing to all of these hoes. Okay? He was rowing and throwing D to all these hoes. I gotta call them for what they are. Especially a family member. Alright? Naked as hell. Again, naked as hell. It's like he hop out. He hop out of one and go to 2. Okay? Very, very disrespectful, nasty. Okay? Treacherous, loose. Loose as a goose ass dick. Okay? 6 of Cups. Yeah. You're walking into your success, okay? You see that big cup in the back, okay? You're one with source here, okay? The ones on the outside of you are the energy you had to walk away from. So you were surrounded by ops, okay? It could have been at your job place, okay? It could have been a neighbor, okay? We already got family. We already got friends, okay? It's a bitch here that knew you from childhood, okay? That y'all grew up with, that this ex threw dick at. All right. Let's see. Let's see. I'm finna switch decks on them too. Yeah, King of Pentacles here. Again, 3 of Wands. This nigga was taking money out your household. Okay? That's why you were divinely carried to get out the situation. Okay? Your ancestors had to do a divine intervention here on your behalf because your ex was celebrating with a family member, a friend or a close friend, okay, a childhood friend, and probably a teammate of yours, okay? A job place affair also is what I'm getting as well. Let me switch decks, okay? Let me switch decks. Yeah, this nigga was playing with a foul hand when you were connected to them. Had many jokers in the hand, child. Let me switch decks. Let me see. Let me see. Let's do Kipperish. I say 1. I gave my 2 decks from Intuitive Kev 1 and 2, child. Like theme 1 and theme 2, child. Okay, different energies here. But and shout out to Intuitive Kev here. Okay. Shout out. Gangity gang, gang, gang. Okay. 3 fell at once. Okay. Again, job, place, affair. Okay. Money was flying around. Okay. He was flowing dick. So he had to have a pinnacle. Okay. The pinnacles he was taking out the household while connected to you. Okay. He was paying your family member. Okay. A ex. Close friend, childhood friend. Okay. And also somebody at your job. Okay, 311 may resonate. You may be seeing that. 411. Yeah, information is coming in about this shit. Yeah, because once you disconnected, again, you were divinely carried. Okay, divine intervention took place again, right? You had to see where your money was going. They wanted to show you where your money was really going, and it was going out the household to celebrations and shit. Okay? This motherfucker was showing up to people's homes as the life of the party. Okay? Always had a gift in hand ass nigga. Right? Yeah. Occupation. He worked with a family member here behind your back. Look, they falling now, child. Yeah. Okay. Exposure is here. Again, as I call, exposure is here. They're surprised. Okay. They're getting the shock of their motherfucking life at this time. Because all this shit is coming out. Okay. Because you trusted this motherfucker. You trusted this motherfucker. You trusted this family member. So you thought, right? With 2-2 here. Okay. She made your household unbalanced because she was fucking your ex. Snake. Okay. Them twos look like snakes. Very snake ass bitch. A Medusa face looking bitch. Okay. Rich girl. Because she was jealous. She was jealous how you can manifest abundance, wealth. And rich girl does not have to be always monetary and money. It's your spiritual. You're rich in spirit here. Ah, child. I'm so sick of this energy. Like, I mean, enough was enough. What I say, this nigga was karmic as they come. Sly as a fox, child. Cunning. Okay, very, very suave. Handsome. Okay. He knew that. Right? He was overconfident, right? Child. If they knew better, they'd do better is what I heard, okay? Because your family member, for her to do this, okay, with your ex, throw them daggers behind your back, throw an evil eye, got some unhealed child daddy issues here. Okay? I mean, y'all both probably could have shared some of the same experiences with a missing father. But you will not go that low, okay? It's like, bitch, how low can you go? Okay? And this bitch is the same one that threw the death blow. The final blow. Because this was not supposed to come out under this snow moon. Again, this is not the moon that they were used to howling at. Doing magic on you. Okay? I'm getting whining moon. Okay? So this bitch worked with the moon. And howl at that shit. And this is all I'm going to take, y'all. And I'm going to go to intentional eye. Mad that you moved on. Again. Okay? You started seeing how this person was moving. You started getting your intuitive downloads to pay attention. Take those rose-colored glasses off. Right? Where a path with your family, unconditionally, You should be walking in a field of roses, but that was not the case with this one here. Okay? Mad that you moved on and disconnected and she came against you. She took you moving on to yourself as an insult, child. Out of envy and jealousy here. Okay? This that hitchhiking energy. This bitch harness a lot of motherfuckers because she can't harness herself. And this is why she did that. This is why we're here. Okay? What I say, very, very unbalanced in nature. Very, very unhealed. She needs to take and go get some mental evaluation and get to the root of her jealousy and envy. And that's a lot, okay? That needs to take place with a lot of motherfucking bitches that stabbed you in the back, that now wants you to give them an audience, that now wants you to give them a reaction. Okay? When you came in love, their reaction was for you to kiss their ass. Okay? Man, please, okay? They didn't know they was coming against a real divine supreme being here. Again, too. Okay? 2, you are tapped to source as source is tapped to you. You're one with source. You're one with self. Mastered here. Okay? Again, you always could see behind the veil. Y'all been seeing shit since a child. You've been hearing spirits. Okay? You've been hearing from your spiritual guidance all your life. So again, a divine intervention took place because your ancestors had to step up and show you that they are not fit to cross bloodlines with this riffraff, and they don't want to continue the bloodline with their own bloodline, because there is spiritual protocol here. Spiritual rank is a thing. It is a thing, even with spirits. Okay, yeah, bliss here. They are really looking in again, mad, sad, want to come in, take themselves away from the dagger and the contract that they signed. Okay, they want to take their blood. They want to wash away their blood from the blood contract. Okay. That is here to collect. Okay? They wanted you to stop receiving love, because they didn't know what love was. Man, Arrested Development. Okay, so this family member thinks she wasn't loved properly, child. So this is why she operates the way she do, because it's unhealed. She can't go in and find love within herself, and that is the biggest key. Again, she wanted you to stay at the trauma level that she operates in. Okay? No maturity. Arrested Development. Okay? Whatever has happened to her happened at a very young age, 14. That is where she tapped out at. Because that is the family secret that is also getting exposed. Okay? Where's intentional eye at? Yeah, let's tap in with intentional eye, y'all. We already pulled the 7 of Swords, okay? They wanted to take your crown. They wanted to have you in a life paralysis here. With life. They wanted to take your crown. Okay? A spirit paralysis here. Very tapped out, okay? Somebody here said this ex did a insurance policy on you, okay? And said that you were tapped out. And this is also what's coming out. Okay? had an insurance policy on you that he was going to share with this family member here. Okay? And whoever else was rubbing hands. Okay? 333 is here. You are seeing this at this time. Okay? You walk with the Trinity spirit. Okay? The Christ spirit. Okay? Again, mind, body, and spirit, child. Okay? 333. Okay? Again, you are always protected. Sending messages, sending hot air mail here. Hot air balloon. Sending air mail here. Okay? Blowing their hot ass breath on some lies. Okay? Sending that out. Healing your inner child. And this is what did not take place with this family member here. And why she came against you. Okay? Again, some of y'all could have experienced the same, dynamics, okay, of trauma, the trauma bonding, okay? But you were divinely carried to heal yours. Again, you was always carried as a child here. And this person, she just, jealousy and envy is a real disease, okay? So jealousy and envy, plus the spirit she conjured around you, okay? And sent towards you here. And not only that, collaborating with this ex-warlock, okay? So both, you're getting magic thrown at you from different elements here, okay? You had to heal yourself. What I just say? Mad that you healed yourself. Mad that you wanted better. Mad that you wanted a better situation. I mean, some of us come from having state services. Having to rely on state services here. Okay? And with that, I'm picking up CPS games probably was done too. Okay? Let's see. Oh, but again, I'm sick of this energy, and that's why I don't stay in it. Even when I do these readings and pull on your energies or the energy as a collective, I immediately, okay, jump out this energy, okay, via means spiritual hygiene. I'm going to take a shower, okay, because some of this shit that's taking place now, okay, a candle can't, incense stick won't do. Okay, you have to wash that shit off you. Okay, some of y'all use Himalayan salt, okay, in your self-love baths here. Again, these energies wanted to stay cloaked. This family member, especially with your ex-partner here, they wanted to stay cloaked, that they were linking up. Okay, third eye, they wanted to block off your third eye. They wanted to stay cloaked from you seeing they dumbasses in the background. Okay, what you think of me do not bring me shit. And this is the energy y'all are in. Okay, when you know that silence be a motherfucker, don't it? Silence be a motherfucker, but it's also protection. Okay, because big mouth bitches, they tell on themselves. You know what I mean? They telling all their business, everybody else's business. Okay, not all on social media for clicks and views. All right, so we have learned not to. We say less. We're in the energy divine beings, my collective. We're saying less, and what we're not saying is eating these motherfuckers alive. Okay. I'm getting some guilt, okay? It's going to make them tilt type shit, okay? Annabelle, okay? Love life, how it will innovate, okay? Annabelle. Okay, y'all are focused on your career. It's a insight into career here on this card here. Okay, 1972 may resonate, child. Or, Yeah, 1972. That's that childhood friend as well that's trying to peep in. Okay? Yeah. You had to go within to receive counsel from a lovely ancestor here. Again, y'all were divinely carried. There was divine intervention took. Your ancestors, that 333. Okay? Bail them old woman. Okay? One of your ancestors, one of your beloveds, had knowledge and wisdom here. Ancient keys. She even knew that you don't speak and tell everything. Because it's not everything in everybody's business. Because people will use your business, again, like this family member here that was telling your business to this ex. And Dick was the payout. Okay? You know, you started experiencing your downloads, your intuition started kicking in once you went within here. Again, you receive wise counsel from an ancestor that you venerate, that lovely beloved, okay? They didn't like how you expressed yourself, or your aura expressed itself when you walk in the room here, okay? Your aura precedes you. It walk in before you, okay? You are provided for it. They don't understand how. Again, some of these people are trying to get a understanding, okay, of how you are doing what you're doing here. How you're being sustained, because they threw magic at your money. They threw magic at your household, okay? But this is how you're being provided by source that you are tapped into, okay? Your spiritual abundance is limitless, okay? Tell them that. Let them know. Let them know that, okay? But they are made to see that at this time as well. Okay? You are divinely carried, okay? You are a whole prophecy out here. Okay, they play Squid Games, child. Okay? The Fool's Journey, okay? Now they're singing, it takes a fool to learn, love don't love nobody. Okay? This motherfucking family member or old friend thought your person will show them love like they loved you before he went rogue on your ass. Again, they wanted to take love because they were unhealed from some type of love dynamic, unconditional love from a parental figure here. You know, she was made to play the part, okay? And got paid to play the part, all right? But anyway, all this love, this person did not know love. They did not want you to receive love, and they hated how you embody love here. Because you're in love with yourself. When a family should have loved you. Okay? Y'all listening to Hurts, okay? You're meditating here. Some of y'all are getting back in the groove of things, child. Okay, 7 of Swords. Very, very sneaky energy. Scorpio. Okay, inner city. I'm burping. Inner city, child. This speak on that best friend or childhood friend. Okay, or, you know, some of the job teammates that was going against you here. Some of the job employees, okay? Continue to wipe your ass with motherfuckers. See, this energy is still out because this came out in the last one. Your ancestors are telling you wipe your ass with motherfuckers because they gave you their ass to kiss. Okay, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, child. May resonate, or this is you. This is you, child. Let me see. I feel like pulling on something else. Let me see. Since love is in the air, okay? Y'all getting ready for Valentine's Day celebrations? What y'all gonna do? Y'all booking rooms at Airbnbs for that special night with your partner? Okay, love is in the air. Okay. Again, that's what we focusing on. We don't like, we're not crying over spilled milk at this time. We're not crying over the hottest tea, which was you, in old news. Like, what? Okay? Can't talk to you right now, okay? It's crossing. Why do I feel so lost? They feel so lost, they can't face you. This family member can't face you because she feel lost at what she did. By trying to leave you lost and turned out, okay? Don't know which way to go. Throwing evil eye and bullshit, okay? Come on now. Yeah, she's made to realize, okay, and what's finna take place at the grand exposure now that's at the table, because the table's turned, okay? Is asking herself, you didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve your love, your compassion, your empathy, your sympathy. Okay? She asking, why is it that you love me? Because this bitch know that she don't deserve none of your love. Because she came against a love contract. She can't talk to you right now. She can't face you right now. She feel lost as hell. Life with, what I say, someone you rocked with, okay? And again, possibly had some of the same trauma, okay? But you really rocked out with this person. You were non-judgmental, okay? Because this person told some things to you too, as well, right? I mean, because that's how close you thought the contract between the two was. Thick as thieves. You rolled hard with this bitch. And she the one threw the dagger the hardest at you. Out of envy and jealousy, child. A real disease. Okay, so, people with mental, complications, imbalances, they are easy to harness jealousy and envy. Okay? They wide open for that. Because they're not tapping into themselves. They're not healing themselves. Okay? I'm afraid to lose you. Yeah, the contract is here. You're gone. Again, you don't want to have a conversation. You even bidded her a good farewell. Okay? No love lost. I love you because of a certain time. But nah, I can't fuck with you. I got to love you from a distance. Okay? That's the energy y'all in, collective. Let's see. I'm gonna only pull a few more because I gotta jump out of this, child. I'm trying to ride the energy of what I'm in. Okay? Look, you were right. You gave this bitch, again, wise counsel. Some of y'all third eye is popping. Okay? She tried to blind you from that as well. Some of y'all probably gave wise counsel, on situations that they were in their fuck shit period. It was the person that started it, so they was on some fuck shit. Okay? I wish I could be a different person. Yeah. Now they wish they could have been a different person for you. Instead of this snake ass bitch. I mean, collective, you can always forgive. Ain't nothing wrong with forgiveness because, again, y'all share some of the same traumas. Ain't nothing wrong with forgiving. But I'm not going to be in the Bible, okay, for the Bible thumpers. Okay, listen. I'm not going to be the one forgiving 70 times 7 when you threw a whole 7 of swords at my back, dog. I can't be that. Y'all can't be that for these type of energies. You got to think mental imbalances is heavy on this energy. You got a warlock or a narc on your ass, and you got a family member in the same energy as the narc. That's why they are like-minded in spirit. They took the contract, they took the oath to hold this secret. Man, I can't. How could you ever forget? Look, they want forgiveness and it's no takebacks. That's why your ancestors said, continue to wipe your motherfucking ass with these motherfuckers. Why do I feel this way? Because that karma getting back. That karma spinning back for everybody. For all the side eyes, for all the wanted to be blind. Okay? The ones that don't act like they didn't know that this was taking place with your ex and family member here, the enablers. Again, the collab, the goose troop. Because they were getting some type of benefit as well. Child. And that was going to be off that insurance policy that this warlock did. That family member gave your information, your social security card. And there's another enabler too that works in the medical field and gave the drop as well. That's the one who also sent CPS to your house. So yeah. Keep moving, y'all. Okay? Keep moving, child. Move strategically, though, as you are taught and as you are being guided. Okay? I can't do this right now. This is you. I can't do this right now. I'm focused on the bag. My bag. My business. Okay? Your head collective is on your own plate at this time. You ain't even looking up. You on go. Okay? Keep rising to the top, okay? You trying to make it to the finish line of your goals so you can set some more in the bucket list. All right? And reverting back to bullshit, it's just not, you would be doing a disservice. I mean, it's case closed at this time. It's a wrap up. Okay? Y'all finna be closed on some cases. Okay? I already got PPP loan. The verdict is going, it's finna be a wrap up. Okay? And everything that was stolen is finna be returned. And it's gonna be double for your trouble. And this is what they are made to watch. Somebody getting some federal time too. Okay? And I don't give a fuck. I'll sue their ass too, family or not. Bitch, you can take your old ass to jail too. Because, bitch, you should have been going to sleep. Shit. This love is crazy, okay? And I don't know who I am anymore. Yeah, somebody was embodying you, collective, your energy, your aura, your pure love, okay? They embodied it so much, tried to siphon it, okay? Did work to get it, okay? Mirror magic, okay? Siphoning your shit. They don't even know who they are anymore because that envy and jealousy drove them to tapping out of themselves permanently. Literally. That's what your ancestors saying. But these people weren't thinking with logic. They don't have any logic to self. Okay? So they are tapped out of themselves. They don't even know who they are. Child. Yeah, that jealousy and envy. Hey, it's easy to harvest when you tapped out. When you wanting what somebody else wants at a high degree. Come on now. What's for you is for you. It's gonna always make it to you. Okay? Crossroad work. I call that train sirens. All right. Look, they are better with their mind than their heart. Their mind is full of illusions. Keep that in mind. Mental confliction here. So they were better operating with mental imbalances, doing warlock shit, snake shit, than their heart. Because this person and this warlock heart is closed. It's been closed. I told you childhood arrested development took place. Their heart been closed when they signed the contract of blood, man. The way I have you is wrong. Look, the way they perceived you, the lies they told, the false allegations was very, very wrong. Lies. And now the lies are spinning the block. And you are to continue to move up the block, move around the block, move. Hey, move how you will, okay? Your path is clear. You can move freely, is what I wanted to say. Okay? So don't even pick up this energy. Again, y'all be very careful of what energy you're embodying. Make sure it's yours. Make sure it's your energy, collective. Okay? Make sure you're moving in your pure essence. So you won't be, trying to chime in, trying to peek in, trying to see within. Now they want to go within. Now they took your advice of how to tell. Because again, I keep getting third eye. Some of y'all gave these people wise counsel from your third eye. Okay, possibly readings, okay? You gave them wise counsel because you were not judgmental. Okay? You gave family members readings because again, you were not judgmental. You were okay, let's go. We family. So I thought, okay? So I thought, child. Free game. You gave them free game is what I'm hearing. Child. Y'all keep going though. Okay, I guess the fat lady song, because no more music. Okay, curtains are closed. The grand finale is here. Okay. Ancestors are rewarding you. You got your award of applause. Okay. You didn't need any approval and applauses from this energy here. And that's what you had to learn. Okay? Because it wasn't coming. It never was coming. These people moved around you so snakish to your very life that they thought they could play God in your life, that your life was disposable when it comes to theirs and their mental instabilities and shit. Okay. So yeah, y'all are protected though. Y'all are protected. Keep moving. Stay in your journey, your journals. I was gonna say somebody stand in their journals because it's your dreams are vivid now. Yeah, stay doing your journal writing. I do. Okay. I stay journal writing, child. But it's also my downloads. I stay journal writing. Okay, I stay tapping in with myself. Okay, so keep y'all heads focused and heads down on your own plate. Okay, while these contracts are being served cold on your ancestors' plate. This karma. Yeah, they always said karma is best served cold, child. Yeah, no. But I'm going to tap out, y'all. I love you guys. Be easy.